Welcome back, everyone. Let's continue to explore the features of Syncfusion Angular Charts. In this video, I'll walk you through how chart axes work and show you how axes organize your data and make your charts easier to read and understand. First up, the axis type. Angular charts let you choose from several axis types using the value type property. For standard numbers, set the value type property as double. It's perfect for values like sales or temperature. If your numbers range from small to large, then switch to logarithmic. Control its scale using the log base property, say base 10 or 2, and control how far apart each logarithmic step appears using the interval property. When your data uses text-based categories, set the value type to category. You can even adjust spacing between items using interval for an evenly distributed look. And if you prefer to plot items based on their position in your dataset rather than their label, set isIndexed to true. This creates an index now category axis, which works great for sequential data. If your chart includes time-based data, choose the date-time value type. It helps you display values accurately along a timeline. You can show intervals in years, months, days, hours, minutes, or seconds by setting the interval type and refine the spacing with interval. Once you've defined the type, you decide how your axes behave and appear. You can control their range manually by setting minimum and maximum properties for the axis. To make sure your points don't touch the edges, use range padding, with options like round, additional, normal, or auto for numeric axis, while date-time axes support none, round, and additional. Need to flip the axis to the other side? Turn on opposed position. Want the numbers reversed, so larger values appear near the origin? Just set as inverse to true. You can even make your axes intersect at any specific value using crosses it, and control which axis it crosses using crosses in axis. If your chart compares two series with different scales, say profit in one and units sold in another, simply add a secondary axis in the e-axis collection and link it using y-axis name or x-axis name. These layout controls help your data stay visually balanced and intuitive. Let's move to styling. Add a clear title to your axis using the title property, and style it to match your app's design. You can set the font size, color, and weight, and align the text using text alignment. Choose from near, center, or far. Labels make your chart easier to read, and Angular charts handle them intelligently. If labels overlap, the label intersect action property helps by rotate, trim, multiple rows, wrap, or hiding them automatically. If edge labels are getting cut off, use edge label placement to shift, or hide them. You can also trim long labels using enable trim, limit their width with maximum label width, or insert line breaks directly in your text with a tag. To move labels inside the chart, set label position to inside. Formatting is just as flexible. The label format property lets you control how values are displayed. Use N1 for decimals, or C1 for currency. For time-based labels, you can use MMM for short months. Add custom text like value K to show thousands and turn on use grouping separator to add thousand separators to large numbers. Want to organize your axis labels better? With multi-level labels, you can stack them into layers. Set them up with chart categories. Manage overflow with trim or wrap, and customize their look using border and text style. If you need even more control, use label template to replace regular labels with your own HTML content, maybe icons or bold highlights for special values. Or go deeper with the axis label render event to dynamically modify text, colors, or even cancel labels before they render. And that's it about Syncfusion Angular Charts axes, which have flexibility and customization options. From numeric scales to date-time patterns, from axis placement to smart label formatting, everything is under your control.